Hello everyone and welcome to the tour of the West-brook-scenic Railroad. This route is available on the download station. The KUID will be in the description below. So yeah, I'll just be basically going over everything that's here. So here there's like little, this is where the line used to go. It used to go around this curve and they ripped it up and yeah, it's no longer going to be used. They ripped up this part of the line when this line was restored. If you also want to visit the trail's website, they'll also be in the description. There's a full history behind this line, which might be a possible video coming out very soon. And here is Blitzburg. This is Blitzburg, where one of the excursions, they come down here, run around, and then just go back to the station. As you can see, it's not fully complete because I kind of did want to get this route out as soon as possible. There's a little grass patch. This is where Blitzburg used to go, but I decided it was too short of a route, of a ride. So here's a bridge where they cross over Westbrook, and you go, and then there's this road here. And I have like a CS6 MOW truck, and what I do is I put like invisible track on the road, so you can actually make it seem like it's actually like a railroad truck. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not the best route in the world, that's for sure, but like, I mean, it's probably the best route that I've built ever. So it comes around this corner, and another railroad crossing. Also, there will be some TRC installed in here soon. Now, here we are at Willimantic Yard. Normally, these three cars right here would be sitting on the third track. So here's our roster. We have 745 here getting restored. We have 2 speeders, and we have an Alco S2. This is our backup of the backup engine. 4604. These 3 cars are normally over there as full H add-on cars. We have SW1 number 69. This is the dinner train set. This set is used on the dinner train, as it just said. SW1 718. And Grand Trunk 4555. Now, the reason we have a Grand Trunk engine is because this is actually a former Grand Trunk line, which was built in 1885. Again, there's a whole history thing on it, so on the website. I don't know why I named this Westbrook. I think I'm gonna change that real quick to Willimantic. And yeah, so this is like a storage track which hasn't gotten used. I also used this invisible track to in case like a train ever did come down here, because this track hasn't been touched in a long time. But yeah, and here's the first TRC crossing I made, well, that I was able to put together. And then little neighborhood, they like to call it Hollywood. And right here is where we store our freight extra set. And also, this used to be a huge yard, but back when the Grand Trunk abandoned it, it was all ripped up, and these tracks here were recently rebuilt just for the storage. But this little siding here is what's always remained, and this is still very occasionally used for in the winter when we run our journey to the North Pole trains. So we're gonna come down the line a little bit, and then here's Westbrook again, which merges here into the West Lake. And there's supposed to be a waterfall here, which would be called Hobbs Falls, because the guy who designed the station was named William Hobbs. And a little hiking trail across the road crossing. Also, I gotta find a better route for this hiking trail to go. Comes around this corner right next to the road. Come over here, and then here the Westbrook starts again. And then over here, there's a this is like a little grass patch. And here's these track markers. So like we stop every single car on the bridge for about 30 seconds to let people take their photos. And over here you got like a tiny portion of the lake, and if you're on this way, it's still pretty nice and scenic. Here we have a steam engine on display. There's a speeder in front of it with a MEC caboose and a Western Maryland boxcar, sorry. And here's the town of Woodsville, and there's a gas station here with an intersection. Now, this steam engine is not actually meant to be under steam. It's actually just meant to like have like a steam thing in it, and yeah, and also it's gonna make it also makes steam sounds. Also possible Westbrook rail fanning videos coming out soon. And here's the line that doesn't get used that often. This is our outside connection way, and also we go down here for our rail fest. So we have a couple houses here, and then a little patch of farmland with some old rails. And then it's very rough over here. This track right here is very rough. And then there's trees. This very long crossing. And yeah, so we come down here. There's another crossing, and right here there's a Y track. This is a little siding, and up here is where our outside connection is. And I'm just gonna show you how bad this siding is, but it doesn't really need to be maintained that well because only gets used like once a year. But we go up this little siding. And also, sorry for that noise in the background. My dad's vacuuming. And so the rail it gets so bad, the rail's like sinked into the ballast a little bit. And then right here, it's even worse, except the rail's not sunk into the ballast. Right here, it's like you can barely see the railhead, and then it goes down and then bumps right up. So that track's this track is pretty dangerous. Speed limit's like 3 to 5 on this track. And then right here, I might expand for CP. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that this line is based in central Maine. That's why there's no like cities, which I might actually start making Willimantic a city. And here is the track for the Y. And this is where we come to either Y trains around, and it comes all the way back here, which is where the line ends. So we're gonna go back to Willimantic. And I just want to say thank you very much for watching this little tour video. Expect some rail fanning videos coming out soon. Oh yeah, and also this car was just recently done. I changed the name to West-Brook-Scenic. This is not the original name of the car. The only reason I have it like this is because I reskinned it. This is not the original name of the car. So, yeah. Anyways, so I think that'll do it for this tour video. So, peace out, my dudes.